for admission. Morning. Yes.
Dr. Garcia,
Yes.
have you been to us before?
Yes.
Just have a seat around for us, please.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. 5 minutes left. Kodwa ke mfukile. Just ngizophatha i-laptop. Ngoba ngizosebenza. Kunaxesha kulindwayo kulwazi between admission and the theatre time. It can be up to 2 hours. So I thought let me bring my laptop and I can do some work because I have a lot of work today. I look hungry, guys. This morning I haven't drank anything. I was told no fluids after 10 p.m. last night. So I haven't had coffee. I haven't had a sip of water. By this time, it's within like 500 mils in water and like already drank a cup of coffee. It's torture, honestly, and you must say, but I understand, but at the same time, not even a sip of water. Anyway, I'm waiting now to see how it works. I have no problems with bath tubs, but not as bad. Because it's okay. Anyway, I'm about to go in now, so I'm gonna change to the gowns. Don't I look good in this? Guys, I had to take off my earrings here. The last time I did this, I lost my earrings. I forgot I should have taken them while I was home. And that's going to get but my mouth has just tasted bad. Guess maybe months. But anyway, this is where they've installed their device. I was thinking now, but needs doing something. First, bakupa amathumbu bafake izinto. Yo. It's not painful, but it feels like something heavy on my shoulder or this area. I also feel, I don't know, I think it's that medication and as I'm feeling weird, I think I need to sleep more. I just got home and I packed myself in English. Guys, as promised, I said I will take you through my journey of fighting cancer for the second time in my life. Never mind, Kesana, this whole thing. I look like a clown, and it's fine. It's almost midnight, so really, this is how you look like when you go to bed. Except that I'm working.
guys, we'll talk about the part of me working because I don't have to, but I'm working. So today went well-ish, not too well, but well-ish. I was there at 6 a.m. I got admitted. It was so cold, guys, in the morning, like in the hospital. The aircon was just damn. I didn't wait for too long. I thought I was gonna wait long to be taken to theater. It was not at all. I even brought my laptop because I thought I would work while I wait. I couldn't even work. After the procedure, guys, I don't know what happened, but I didn't expect the procedure to be heavy on me because it's not a big procedure. It's a very small thing. It's just them inserting I don't know, I'm gonna say a device or whatever. I don't know what it is, but oh, it was a lot for my body. It was a lot. At some point, I had to force myself to get off that bed and be like, I'm leaving now, because I could see if I keep sitting in that state, they will admit me. And all I needed was just a couple of more hours of sleep, right? But I just felt like they will look at me and be like, this one is not well. And at that moment, I wasn't well. And my sister offered to come pick me up, and I was just like, no. Okay, I didn't say no to her, but I was like, okay, no, I'm fine. I'll be fine to drive. That was a big mistake from my side. But I shouldn't have. Because when I got into the car, right, I was supposed to drive to Empath, right, for my bloods that I need for Monday. But I looked at my car. I didn't reverse park. I usually reverse park. I looked at my car and I realized I'm going to have to turn the steering wheel so many times, and I was just like, no. So I walked to Empath. It's not far from the hospital, but like it's like on the opposite direction to where I parked. So it would have been better for me to just drive there, do it, and then I leave the hospital. So I had to walk. I walked, and it was so hot outside. I did my blood test and I came back, and again I looked at my car and I was like, dear God, I'm supposed to reverse this car and turn the steering wheel. At that time, this part was very heavy and it was a bit painful, but not too painful, but it was just heavy. It was more like I'm carrying something with my shoulder in this part. So I look at my car and I'm like, it's so hot, I need to get to that car and just move. Eventually I get in my car, and luckily there were no other cars driving past, because if they were, they were gonna have to wait for some time for me to actually get off that parking. Because the first thing was to put my car on reverse. Oh, luckily I have an automatic car. I am so grateful for an automatic car. And I'm so grateful for my car, guys. It's such a smart car. So yeah, but it took a bit for me to drive out. I then got myself Nando's on the way. So I get to Nando's. I kind of had an disagreement there. So I decided to do drive-through, because I'm like, if I park and I walk in, I'm gonna have to do the same thing of having to put my car to drive, which was so hard. I literally had to use both my hands to move this thing, because this part was just painful. So I'm like, let me do a drive-through. So I do a drive-through and I buy myself wings and a hot pot, right? I love Nando's wings. When I get to the part where I have to get my order, I'm being told I need to park. I need to go and park because wings take 6 to 8 minutes. I'm like, why didn't you guys tell me this? Because I would have just said no, because I know I don't want to park for a reason. And they're like, no, they should have told me. They understand, but unfortunately they didn't. So they were asking me to go park there, and I'm like, no. Okay, and let me not get into it, guys, because I'm a difficult person. I'm not a difficult person, but in that moment I was just like, no, that means you want me to push this thing to park and then push it again to drive. Nah. No, guys, I can't. And that was my reason. I'm like, the thing is, the problem is that if you are going to help me to push this thing to park and drive, then sure. But if you're not going to help me, then please, can I just wait here and you do these wings and you give it to me? Anyway, eventually I got my wings and I drove home. I didn't even eat those wings, guys. I gave them to my nephew because by the time I got home, my appetite was just gone. By the way, it's a 10 minutes drive, but it was gone. I was more thirsty than anything. So I slept when I got home, slept up until I heard my sister speaking. So my other sister, who doesn't live with us but also lives in Cape Town. I'm so blessed, guys, to have so many siblings, and they are girls, and we're like in the same age group, and we just like going to each other's houses. Okay, they come to our place. We do go to their place, but like this is just like now the base where people meet. So she was here to pick up some products that we all sell. So yeah, I'll show you guys some other time about these products that my family sells. Anyway, so she was here to pick up. So I heard her speaking, and I was like, oh, that's Zimbini's voice. So I woke up, and then I was just chilling with her a bit, and my niece and my nephew and my sister was going to work. My other sister was going to work. So we had just a few conversations and laughs, and then they left, and I was left with my niece and my nephew, and I had such good conversations with them. We don't usually speak much because they are teenagers, but we had such a good conversation, which actually uplifted my spirit. Let me just say that. But I made a mistake now of drinking coffee in that moment, because I felt like this part of me was just feeling weird, even though I was feeling better. So I drank coffee at 10 p.m. It's almost midnight. That's why I'm awake. I'm a morning person, if you know me, so I prefer to work from 3 a.m. I never work after 6 p.m. And I shouldn't be working today, but I just needed to just catch up with my emails. And I thought, because there's a deadline I have tomorrow, let me just do it now and just get it out of the way. So yeah, so I feel better. I'm home, and I'm just really like clearing up my schedule at the moment to make sure that tomorrow I don't have a lot to do, and I'm not going to start at 3 a.m. and I'm not going to the gym either. I might go to the gym tomorrow, like midday or towards the end of the day, like during my lunch or towards the end of the day, if I feel completely fine, because I am not 100% me right now. Like I said, there's something wrong in this space. I don't know what it is. It's not headache, but it's just something. And as much as my arm in this area feels better, but I don't think I'm in a state where I can lift heavy weights. And now I'm a weight lifter. I love weights more than any other exercise at the gym. Like if it doesn't have weights, please don't invite me there. But I need to also figure out, like going forward, how I'm going to work out without weights, because working out is very important for me. It's important for my mental health. It's important for my physical health. And that's just one thing I'm not willing to give up. I'm not unless my body tells me to give up or my doctor tells me to stop. For as long as I'm being cleared and I feel good, I will do it. Okay. I talk too much, ne? Yeah, I do. Oh, look at this thing. Okay, let me continue working, guys. I need to finish up and sleep at least by 12:30. But because I'm not waking up early, so I'll be fine. If I sleep at 12, I'll be up around 7. And I should be fine. Yeah. Anyway, we'll chat next time. I'll say we'll chat. I'm talking to myself when I go for chemotherapy. Didn't do chemo today because, yeah, things didn't go as planned, but I'll go for my first chemo and I'll take you guys with me. Bye. I'm still practicing the love thingy because I love you all. I'm gonna get it right at some point.